Hey guys, it's Alex. Man, I am so stoked to be on such an awesome team with you guys. It is awesome, man. Last Thursday was epic, and I'm just excited for what we're going to do. Well, anyway, so I sent out this leader guide. What's the point of the leader guide? My role and my goal is to get you as much information as possible before Thursday night happens. So that way you can prepare. You guys have busy lives, right? And so you can prepare, you can do whatever you want to do, and you have the information in your hands before we get there. Ultimately, this I want you guys to know, because some of you guys might be thinking, man, I'm a youth leader. I've been a youth leader for a long time. That's awesome. This is just a guide, okay? Like, this is not like set in stone. We must follow it. The kids always guide the conversation, but this is a great way for us, if we're new leaders, if we're young leaders, if we're just kind of getting into this, just a way to start the conversation. You'll see I broke it up into a couple different categories. I gave you kind of my sermon points, and the reason I do that is so that you can kind of know the direction we're going. The next thing that I do is I say, hey, here's an icebreaker, because we realize that kids can be awkward, and we can be awkward. So it just gives us opportunity to talk about something other than Jesus stuff for a second. It's just something easy to bring in the conversation. And then there's a select group of questions, usually 5 to 6 questions, that you can ask to keep a conversation going about the sermon. Hey, what did you like? What did you not like? Hey, do you believe God has a purpose for your life? These are questions that we ask to start a conversation. The next thing that I put in there is a game. And you guys might be thinking, man, that's just a little weird. In high school groups, we won't probably play the game as much. But in middle school groups, we speak a universal language of fun. And when we can play with the kids in a smaller setting, we build relational equity. And it is super critical that we build that relational equity. So you'll see a game, and if you don't get to the game, that's okay. It's not the priority, but sometimes we run out of time and we think, oh man, I just have like 10 more minutes. Alex, what should I do? The game is there to help you build that relational equity. And then below that, you'll see a deeper dive section where I will provide resources that I use to build my sermon, so you guys can kind of look, dive in, dig around, and possibly learn more for yourself. So those are just kind of a brief overview. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys were able to watch this 2-minute video. I know it's super long, but hey, I'm super excited for what God's going to do, and I'm praying for you guys daily. And I wish that we could have talked about this in person, but I just want to get out as much information as possible before Thursday. Just a reminder, we want you to be here at 6 p.m. on Thursday. 5:30 if you want to help set up, 6 o'clock p.m. for our leader meeting. At that leader meeting, we will go over all things regarding Thursday night. We'll go over any last minute details, and we will empower you to go and do the work that God's called you to do. So be here. If you can't, send me a text, and we will get to it as soon as possible. All right, guys, I love you. I'm signing off. You can't read my shirt. It says, what is even happening right now? And I look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday.